The gaming world is building massive hype around a new wave of upcoming titles that are already getting strong attention from players and the community. With big budgets, bold ideas, and highly anticipated releases on the horizon, these games have the potential to dominate discussions and set new trends across the industry. Let's get into it.
I ask you, are you ready for great changes under the guidance of a great...
Metro 2039 is a single-player first-person shooter set in post-apocalyptic Moscow, where survivors live in metro tunnels under a regime led by Hunter that controls people through fear and propaganda while preparing for conflict on the surface. The game uses combat, stealth, and survival systems as players move through ruined areas and underground spaces while following the stranger dealing with nightmares and past events.
Pure nation, clean air, bright future. The noble right says comply. The people say aye. No! Fear not the enemy's threats, for the Führer Hunter protects you.
Where are they taking them? Can you hear me?
They do. We hear everything. But you don't let them speak.
No. It's not about me. I won't ask again.
It's all about you. Sleep.
Together now, children.
The Northgard is our home. Either we destroy or we are destroyed. No one will mourn us if we die. Mercy is weakness.
Our enemies have no pity for us. The enemy must be destroyed.
The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. future. The Novo Reich is our home.
Silent Road is a single-player adventure horror game set in a remote region of Japan where you work as a night shift taxi driver in an area known for suicides and strange events. The gameplay involves driving through forest routes, picking up unusual passengers, and completing their requests, which often require leaving the vehicle. Each ride introduces darker situations, while observing surroundings and interactions inside and outside the taxi.
This would not have been possible without our vision.
Fragmentary Order is a hardcore multiplayer extraction shooter led by Nikita Buyanov, set in a gritty solar system where players control remote clones called replicated entities to complete high-risk missions for profit and reputation. The gameplay uses tactical combat, large-scale maps on locations like Mars and the Moon, biotechnology upgrades, and a player-driven economy while operating as freelancers in a system built around controlled warfare.
Мая 1986 года. Объект заказ 6. Системная проверка оборудования. Запись ведется инженером спецсвязи 4-го кольца Воронцовым Леонидом Григорьевичем. 7-й, да. Передайте начальнику СМИ данные. Подготовка идет полным ходом уже 2 года. Постоянно наблюдаются движения в погрузочном секторе.
You could say it all started with a flash. A moment that changed the course of history, although no one knew about it. During the years of strife, many turned to the most primitive ways of solving problems. Everyone for themselves is what it was. We had to change it. It took many years and a lot of effort to make everyone come to terms, our terms. Not everyone agreed, and they suffered for it, but most took it as a salvation. A new world order was established.
The peace treaty is currently being concluded under the leadership of the Corps.
With the help of Corps reestablishment structure, although the land was tired to keep life on it. That's why Corps created the purification program, and each of us can participate.
And then, the great industrialization began. A relentless process that endures to this day, forging a vast reservoir of innovation that propelled production volumes and quality to unprecedented heights. We had to move forward. The only logical solution to saving humanity was space and its resources. But we were barely ready for it. Yet, something happened.
Anomaly detected.
We appear to be...
Was it foreseen? Or was it a miracle? Only the forefathers know.
Atmospheric seal confirmed. Prepare for infill. Fan out. Secure the perimeter. Target location is 200 meters ahead. Stand by. Stand by. Copy. I'm moving.
Enemies in the building! Get to cover!
Our guidance made humanity united, gave them purpose, but did not remove the greed or old grudges. Yet, it gave just enough to make almost everyone move into the future. The new golden age of humanity has started. We have left our old cradle behind and head for the unknown, ready and dedicated. We removed our old boundaries with advanced core technologies.
Contact. Battlecruiser 04.
We started the Renaissance to last forever.
Confirming backup trajectory for Mars Uno. We're maintaining 300,000 clicks trailing position as instructed. Established on the glide 4.4.
Copy, Buzzard. Priority vessel Mars Uno. Green across.
Old disagreements, old ideologies. To contest that, humanity has risen to levels unreachable before.
No one expected them to act that way. When we were given the responsibility of developing this colony, no one expected those PCF thugs to start attacking everybody. It's like they were happy before we came. Huh? We will pacify them. Our forces are more than capable. I'm sure of it.
Rebuild a better place for us and future generations. We are the core that keeps you in belief.
They helped us build it. We didn't fucking do anything. Earn real money around the system sitting on a fucking island.
He's leaving the table. This is Kari, learn how to work.
We built the world on truth.
Units are being dispatched to contain the situation.
Decency. And faith in humanity.
Next time, order better toys. And mod your damn repent. Now get the fuck out of here.
Now is the time to wait and see. We will be here. Guiding, protecting. That is our mission.
ReVamp is a strategy roguelite, where you play as Dracula defending a castle against repeated waves of human invaders while managing both base building and direct combat. The gameplay involves constructing and modifying rooms to create defensive layouts, placing traps and units, and using resources from defeated enemies to upgrade structures and abilities. Players can also control Dracula during battles to use special powers and support their army when defenses begin to break.
You'll never defeat my army, nor conquer my castle. We're cursed to fight, night after night.
Same time. The station resets. But I don't.
Rivage is a sci-fi puzzle adventure set aboard the Ares space station, where you play as Miranda, waking alone after a space phenomenon disrupts the crew and systems. The gameplay revolves around solving interconnected puzzles, repairing systems, and interacting with objects that reveal past events. Mechanics include environmental problem solving involving gravity, magnetism, and time, while collecting logs and data to understand what happened to the station and its crew.
Connected somehow. My canine unit is the only thing that keeps track. It holds the pieces to a story I still don't understand. And until I do, I'll wake up again. And again.
Sudden Strike 5 is a real-time tactics strategy game set during World War II, where players command forces across historical battlefields in Europe and North Africa through a 25-mission campaign. The gameplay involves controlling over 300 units, managing supplies, capturing key locations, and using positioning, timing, and combine unit tactics to complete objectives while adapting strategies based on different commanders and battlefield conditions.
Read this message to you. I will choose someone. An officer. She must follow my instructions.
When Sirens Fall Silent is a psychological thriller set in 1990s Italy where players take the role of Mila, a policewoman investigating kidnappings and murders while dealing with her own past. The gameplay involves examining crime scenes, collecting clues, analyzing environments, and engaging in dialogue, where body language provides important information while progressing through a case that reveals violent events and psychological pressure tied to the investigation.
I'm such an idiot. You mean police sirens? Yes, of course. I was thinking of those creatures with fish fins.
That's because you live in a fantasy world. 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 You live in a fantasy world.
Dread Neighbor is a first-person psychological horror game where players control a young woman living alone in a cheap apartment while dealing with paranoia and strange events inside the building. The gameplay involves moving through confined spaces, observing environmental changes, collecting clues, and surviving chase sequences while an unseen presence alters surroundings and creates shifting perspectives that reveal different parts of the story and lead to multiple endings.
Before the leaves fall, they said.
The Caribou Trail is a first-person narrative game set during World War I at Gallipoli, where players control a soldier named Fisher alongside his companions while trying to survive trench warfare and dangerous missions. The gameplay includes moving through trenches, completing tasks like reconnaissance and retrieving dog tags, interacting with other soldiers, and making choices that affect actions during events, while also encountering elements of folklore and psychological tension.
Come on! Come on! Gordo!
Leah, what have you done?
I peeked over the veil.
Glasshouse is an isometric turn-based CRPG set in a feudal punk world inside a lockdown apartment block where players take the role of a deputy managing residents while investigating a triple murder and a political conspiracy. The gameplay involves dialogue-driven choices, turn-based combat using attacks or persuasion, skill checks tied to a political system, and decision-making that affects relationships, outcomes, and multiple possible endings.
Why? Why did you kill them?
I can't be more than what I've been wheeled, and you know it. I will not be guilty of my hunger.
A 1,000 years of exile has finally ended for you.
Farever is an online multiplayer action RPG where players explore a large fantasy world alone or with others while taking part in combat, dungeon activities, and character progression. The gameplay includes real-time combat with different classes and skill combinations, crafting equipment, gathering resources, and using movement abilities like climbing and gliding to navigate environments while developing a character through gear, abilities, and cooperative play.
Or be hunted, the answer I often seek.
Annulus is a dark fantasy tactical strategy game where players act as a mercenary captain building and managing a regiment while fighting across a large continent. The gameplay includes recruiting units with different traits, upgrading skills and forms, combining classes and abilities, and using turn-based tactics influenced by terrain, weather, and status effects while making decisions that affect battles and available events.
Where do I belong? I meditated on my scars, longing for protection. Like a hyena, binding toughly to the herd. Are there more risks and betrayals to suffer? And betrayals to suffer.
Causal Loop is a narrative puzzle game where players control a character trapped in a fractured world after activating an alien device that disrupts time. The gameplay revolves around solving puzzles using an ecosystem that records and replays actions, allowing interaction with past versions of the character to manipulate systems in progress. Players navigate structured levels while combining timing, positioning, and multiple action sequences to overcome obstacles.
What the hell happened? What's going on here? Is this me?
An echo. An iteration of yourself compressed into our own dimension. Once it has reached the end of its path, it should loop back to the beginning and repeat its actions. That was flawlessly timed. Now, how creative is our flexible genius feeling today?
Is this me?
I had no idea you had such a penchant for theatrics.
Farewell.
Iteration. Run free now, brother! Your timing is off every single time we try
That's
it.
me. Dead. Deceased iterations of yourself. One step at a time. And Bale, we'll find her. Whatever it takes.
Damn right we will.
A new indie game by Mad About Pandas and Focus Entertainment. Releasing May 26th on PlayStation 5.
Yerba Buena is a puzzle platformer set in a surreal version of 1970s San Francisco, where players control Barb and use a device called the Oscillator to manipulate objects. The gameplay focuses on capturing and applying physical properties between objects to solve environmental puzzles, such as changing movement or structure. Players progress through levels by combining platforming actions with creative problem solving while interacting with characters and uncovering the source of a threat to the city.
Bear, the leader of the Bay Angels biker gang, kidnaps your friend Russell.
You'll pay for this!
Do something!
And loses a strange briefcase in the struggle. Inside, you'll find a unique and powerful device. The Oscillator. Use it to manipulate the game you live in by copying the movement and physical traits of objects and reapplying them elsewhere to solve ingenious puzzles. Give a solid surface the bounce of a trampoline.
Wanda and Jorge are not going to believe this.
Hurl entire buildings through city blocks or turn concrete walls into thin air. Copy the desired behavior and stick it onto your target. Give them several behaviors if you have to. Puzzles can have more than one solution, so feel free to experiment. And if you change your mind, just revert back.
What is this place?
With the help of the Oscillator and your friends, save your city from a sinister plot.
So shooter won't negotiate.
Discover the truth behind the mysterious glitch that plagues it, and become the main character of your very own story.
We are the penitent god.
Frostrail is a survival first-person shooter, where players travel through a frozen wasteland using a steam-powered train that acts as both transport and base. The gameplay involves scavenging resources, crafting equipment, managing heat and fuel, and upgrading the train with new parts and defenses. Players engage in combat against hostile enemies, explore ruins and bunkers, and decide when to leave the train to gather supplies while balancing risk and survival.
Our makeshift convoy is our lifeline. The tracks, our path.
redemption.
Each stop draws us closer on our righteous journey. As our struggle grows harsher, we must repent.
Agefield High, Rock the School, a coming-of-age adventure game about friendship, love, and maybe a little rebellion.
Agefield High Rock the School is an open-world adventure set in the early 2000s where players control a student named Sam balancing school life and personal activities in a small town. The gameplay includes attending classes through a time system, completing missions, interacting with characters, earning money, and exploring locations such as the school campus and nearby areas while making choices that affect events and lead to different endings.
And most importantly, get the girl and rock the prom!
But on weekdays, you have to be in school till the afternoon. Yeah, Agefield High features a complex time and school system with different lesson types like English, math, geography, German, and music.
I'm just not used to country life yet.
Do you think we're some kind of dumb hillbillies or rednecks?
Students arrive by bus in the morning and follow their daily routine. You can skip class, but then you'll have to hide from the authorities in town, or just cause chaos.
Hey! He's stealing my liquor!
The story missions become available after school where Kale, Axel, and Sam work on their dream to leave their marks as legends. From awkward attempts at impressing girls.
I can show you that I am a real man!
Fighting dickhead jocks.
Not in my town.
And even Satanists, leading to the big question.
I am the hottest girl at school.
Which girl do you ask to prom? Agefield High features 32 main missions and 15 mini-missions capturing the ridiculousness of early 2000s teen comedy.
Are you having your, happy time?
The open world of Agefield is free to explore, featuring the school campus, neighborhoods, town center, and countryside. After Sam's parents split and his mom struggles to make ends meet, with no car of his own, he has to navigate Agefield solo. So you might want to check out Mike's bike shop and get some wheels. Don't forget some new fresh clothes and maybe even a tattoo. Just don't tell Mom.
Did you get into a fight?
Complete some mini-missions to make bank on the side.
We have to buy a Play With magazine so I can sell the pictures in it to my friends 10 times the original price.
Don't let your guard down around town or even the countryside. The jocks could be anywhere. Sam isn't a bully, but he knows how to crack a few skulls. He can throw some punches, deal some leg kicks, and shove them to break their defense. Don't forget to block.
And the graffiti just appeared there by itself, or what?
And keep an eye out for collectibles. Agefield is soaked in a pop-punk soundtrack, vibrant colors, and a springtime setting, hiding the negativity of all the soulless adults in town.
I can't be the father!
Return to the early 2000s and experience the rebellious energy.
Judged you the last time we met. I won't make the same mistake again.
Second Stone: The Legend of the Hidden World is an action RPG adventure where players control Shirin, a treasure hunter who can move between two parallel worlds while searching for hidden secrets. The gameplay combines platforming with fast-paced combat, using weapons, spells, and a skill system. Players collect and upgrade mana stones to modify abilities, explore interconnected areas, and build different character setups through gear and progression systems.
I never believed my world to be real. It was the same question that consumed my father and his father before him. They were on the verge of some kind of change. Until your kind came along.
Expedition the Cult is a first-person survival horror action adventure where players control a former Marine searching for a missing expedition in northern forests while confronting a cult and a mysterious entity affecting the mind. The gameplay involves resource management, stealth or combat choices, monitoring sanity levels, and exploring abandoned locations to collect evidence while facing enemies that use coordinated tactics and react to player actions.
This is an SOS from the forward reconnaissance ship Cassiopeia. Our ship has taken massive structural damage.
Directive 8020 is a cinematic sci-fi horror adventure where players control crew members of a colony ship stranded on an alien planet while facing a hostile organism that can imitate humans. The gameplay combines survival mechanics, stealth, and quick decision-making with branching story paths where player choices affect character outcomes, relationships, and multiple endings while managing threats inside the ship and during encounters with the alien.
We need urgent assistance.
They're right behind me! Open the fucking door!
God.
It's alive.
Please. Help us. Get me out of here! Or I'm gonna fucking freeze!
It's fucking burning in here! You can't leave me out here!
Please. I keep having that nightmare with the terrifying monster. It's horrible.
Echoes of Aincrad is an action RPG where players create a custom character and fight through a multi-level world while progressing through combat and quests. The gameplay uses real-time hack-and-slash mechanics, with skills, weapons, and partner synergy systems that affect combat efficiency. Players level up, unlock abilities, customize equipment, and move through different areas such as cities and dungeons while facing enemies and completing objectives tied to progression.
To work together and help each other get out of this nightmare.
Let's show them how well we work together!
We have to stand and fight.
After all, the stronger the enemy, the greater the challenge!
Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a multiplayer first-person shooter set during the Vietnam War where players take part in large-scale 50 versus 50 battles using teamwork and coordinated tactics. The gameplay includes choosing specialized roles, managing squads, using vehicles like helicopters and patrol boats, building structures such as tunnels, and capturing objectives across large maps, while communication and positioning play a key role in determining the outcome of each match. Guardians of the Wall is a co-op action RPG where players control different heroes, fighting beyond a fortress against waves of enemies and bosses. The gameplay includes fast hack-and-slash combat with melee and ranged attacks, abilities, and movement skills, while coordinating with teammates. Players collect resources, upgrade weapons and skills, and adjust builds during missions with temporary and permanent progression systems that affect performance in future battles.
Locked to the sun.
I'm burning up. Gotta get out of the sunlight.
Lysward is a single-player survival adventure where players control Kieran in a desert world with constant daylight while managing heat, hunger, and thirst. The gameplay involves gathering resources, crafting tools, and using a magic system called Omri to interact with the environment, such as breaking objects or creating resources. Players travel using a vehicle, interact with a companion for research and upgrades, and deal with creatures while maintaining survival systems.
Just needs a little charge, a bit of energy.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
Northgard lies in ruins in the aftermath of Ragnarok. How will your clan?
Northgard Battlegrounds is a strategy auto-battler, where players build a Viking settlement and prepare a warband to compete against rival clans. The gameplay involves placing buildings to manage resources and create synergies, selecting blessings that affect development, and shaping a strategy over multiple rounds. Battles are resolved automatically based on preparation, with player decisions in village layout, units, and upgrades determining combat results.
Only throne. As fate shifts, reshape your settlement. Turn layout into power, stack effects, and receive divine blessings. Shape your strategy with precision. Then watch it unfold. Every move counts. One clan stands.